So I'm here with Dasha Voro. She's an artist, a model, an actress. Now she is making hats and dresses. So, and there are a lot more that you do, right? So,
Yeah.
what is your full name, Dasha Voro?
Yeah, my full name is Dasha Voro, and I'm Ukrainian. And actually, everything I tried from my career was in Ukraine.
Amazing. So today you're not in Ukraine, right? Where do you live today?
Um, Now, well, I travel a lot, and this is like my second passion, like basic passion to travel. And now, at the moment, I'm in Cyprus. Cyprus is an island not far from Greece, not far from Egypt.
That's amazing. Tell me a little bit more about your career, how you started working with arts. Why did you decide to be an actress and then a model and then working with elegance and all um, the visual today, right?
Well, everything I did in my life, I didn't study, and it was just a curiosity. Oh, how is that to be like an actress? How is that to be like a model on the cover of magazine? Oh, how is that to paint? And from this being like a child, I just try to do little steps ahead, ahead, ahead. And the more steps I did ahead, the more opportunities come into life. Is if you are making something and the universe take you on this wave and just you go. This is what always in my life. And in my life, the most important thing that it should be easy and fun for me. Otherwise, if it's not fun, it's difficult to attract. And I remember, I think the first what I tried from this is to paint. I watched the movie, I think you know it, it's called The Secret.
Yeah.
You remember? Yeah, The Secret, and I watched it many, many times. Like I think maybe 50 times I watched it, and I was curious. How is that if I paint something and I will get it? And I made a painting just in gouache on a simple paper, and it was my very first painting. And then I thought, oh, I tried in this style. What if I buy some oil and canvas and watch how to mix the colors and just do it. And I did it and then just started painting, painting more and more. And then I noticed one interesting thing. I don't know about other painters because I'm not that professional, maybe. And I noticed that if I wanted something to attract into my life, I painted and it was like an order for universe and it came into my life. It's like a magic. And I
That's
did this,
amazing.
yeah, and I did that thing also from other people. I saw what they wanted. Most of us want love, money, career, and I painted and they had it. It's like a magic, and I like everything that is about like a magic, you know. Everything I did in that time was only like by intuition. Like I didn't study anything, just a few. And I think for the artist and any kind of artist, an actor, designer, a piano player or composer, whatever, the most important thing is to be yourself. We all say about it, but how is that to be yourself? You know, it's not, and I noticed to be yourself is like to trust who you are from inside, and don't pay attention to people's reaction, to people say it's good or bad. It doesn't matter. And otherwise we could not have such talented painters nowadays. That like a lot of painters during their biography, they became famous only after death, you know. And it's good they didn't stop.
Yeah.
And here too, when we stop paying attention to people's reaction and try to be ourselves and create whatever silly it looks like or funny or whatever, just do what is coming from you, like from passion. This is the right way for an artist, I think so.
Be true to yourself, find your inner strength, right? And
Yeah,
pursue what you really want to do. You don't have to be to pay attention, a lot of attention to the criticism you're gonna receive, but express yourself, kind of,
yes,
right?
yes,
Fantastic.
exactly.
So, what importance do you think the arts have to the individuals? Talking about mental health, the balance of their lives.
To tell you the truth, no matter what I create, like being on stage and backstage or sitting alone at home and creating something from home, I can do it for hours and I don't notice the time. And once I remember I had a shooting that was 23 hours without non-stop.
Wow.
And it was difficult, like physically, but I was not tired mentally. Like I was ready to continue, you know. And this is what the main point of are you in your right direction of creation or not? Is it yours or is it not your wish or desire to be an actor or model or artist, other kind of artist?
I
And of
understand.
course, after that, it's the most important thing, not only for creative people, but for all people in the world, is to balance work and your when you have a
Your
rest.
personal
So
life.
yeah, I called it like energy chargings. I call once, and it's something that is if you agree with your body. Okay, body, let's create now this thing project, and then we will have the opportunity to have a rest. How do you want to rest? To go to massage, to go for swimming, or to go to Maldives, or to go to the National Gallery, or just sleep or to eat something that you like very much. And your body is always ready to work with you for you. And then you, of course, you have to give him a rest and like a time to recharge.
And what about your new project? I have seen your website. You work producing, making, designing hats and dresses. Tell me a little bit about this, please.
I don't remember from what it started, but I've been making outfits, different outfits since long times. I think since school, and I love the fashion that is 1950, 1960s, because it's the time of feminine people, feminine women that are so beautiful. I mean, cannot. Of course, nowadays it's also beautiful, but I think to look like that every day is a big challenge. It was a big challenge, like you know, to wear dresses with high heels, with red lipsticks, with hair done, with hats, and with gloves. It was amazing, and I'm so inspired by looking at that. And what I like about this is colors, that the mixture of different colors. like for the painter, if I will show you some of my paintings, you will see that I use some colors, more bright colors, like, and the same I love in dresses. And maybe that was a transformation from from an painter into designer, because here I also receive what I want, like from colors, and I decided to create one dress. And I was walking in the street, and people turned their head and say, "Oh, how beautiful, how beautiful!" And then I thought, uh, why not to try to create something more in this style, and maybe to suggest some women to choose this style as well. Why not? Because I'm doing it for myself. What if I do for somebody else? And when I always dress in this kind of style, people always turn their head and they like how it looks like. And I also like that they love. And it creates joy. This is why we came to our planet, to enjoy. I think so.
And you
Mhm.
decided to share, since people look at your visual and they liked it, you decided to share with the people all these colors that you meant. You like bright colors and you like a specific style for women, the feminine you were mentioning, right? It's
Yeah,
kind of a
and
painting the same idea that you used to paint to express with the color. So you use um, the dresses to express the same way as art with colors, right?
and also it also creates like some kind of magic. I noticed when I'm not in that good mood or something, I put on dress, go outside, and everything changes. Or I put a dress, and I don't know where I will be. Like once I put a dress, and I had like a okay, like a kind of birthday, and I didn't have any kind of plans where to go, what to do, and accidentally, by chance, I was in a desert, and it always creates some magic moments. If I would have time to recall it, I would name it, but now it will take time. And the same with the painting, it was the same with dress, because I like it not to be just a dress and an ordinary. It's not just something you put on your body. It's something that can open like new opportunities for you. And I noticed it works for me. So I think it works for anyone who likes it. And
That's
of course, I use only quality fabric, not fabric for $5, and and the same for furniture like buttons, whatever. And at first I tried it myself how comfortable it is, because not all dresses that you see are comfortable, but comfort is number one. This is how you will feel yourself, and other people will feel it.
and what projects have you got for the future in your career?
I don't really share plans because it always changes, and I always follow the energy. If I go to Japan, I find there how to find people to create something. If I go to New York, the same thing. And it always leads you to somewhere where you have to be. And and I believe that every person that live on the planet Earth uh, creates changes, not only for himself, but to where he or she is. Even doing nothing, even just standing somewhere, it's already something changes in people's lives, in fortunes.
Find your own voice, right? That's a really
Yeah,
intense.
yes.
Great. And what is your website, please? If I want to check, if I want to see the dresses, your work, you have a website, right? Which is your website?
My website is www.dv dresses.com. I think you can write it in the
I'm gonna put it here.
show. Yeah, it will be easier than to pronounce.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for this interview, for being here with me, sharing emotions, sharing the energy that you have, and talking about arts. That was amazing.
Thank you too. Thank you. I would be very glad to meet again.